I don't think it got really cold last night. I woke up and it was 63 in the van. But when I went to bed, and I went to bed kind of early, I was feeling tired. Maybe it was like by 10:30 I was asleep. It was still 70 degrees in the van. So it was such a nice day yesterday being 70, and I was able to kind of maintain that heat in the van. But Wynston had to poop at 6 a.m. and then we both went back to sleep immediately and just woke up at 9. Well, Winston's still asleep. It's Valentine's Day and he's my little baby Valentine. It's slightly gloomy out. We got some sprinkles last night, but it's only showing a small % chance of rain later in the day. It'll be super windy again this afternoon, so it'll be a nice day to run our errands. I'm currently at the laundromat. I did laundry earlier this week, but I had a bunch of blankets and towels get really dirty and nasty, so I'm just doing one load. I already dumped my trash. I'm going to get water. Basically, I'm doing everything today and then some, so I don't have to do anything this weekend, since we are heading south to Cochise. I was just chatting with my sister and my mom. My grandma's kind of had a dramatic decline today, but no surprise, so just taking it 1 hour at a time. Winston's chilling. He loves Errands Day because he just gets to sleep in the van and relax. Despite the wind, it's really nice today, like 65 degrees, so I'm just sitting here with the windows open. I'm boxed in by a beer truck that's delivering kegs to this restaurant behind me, and the guy, he was really nice. He's like, "Are you gonna be here for a while? Because I need to park for like 30 minutes and unload all these kegs." I said, "Yeah, I'll probably be here for about an hour because I'm doing laundry. But also, like, if you want to give me one of those kegs, I could probably use one today." After this, we're gonna hit Walmart, probably get some lunch, and really just take my time because there's no rush in getting back to camp when it's going to be very, very windy all day. Hi, we're doing our errands today. We just got back to camp, and I will say that this wind can definitely fuck off. Like, it's, but I'm not complaining. I'm not. Because in Minnesota, it was like 22 below last night or something ridiculous. I tried to face my van to block the wind, but I'm still getting a ton of dust and stuff in my van, but it is what it is. Such is life. I have some things to put away. Actually, let me show you what I got at Walmart. I needed to get some new, I stocked up on my butane, and I got a couple new utensils. I just needed like new tongs and a spatula, and I also got drawer liner. So some of you noticed that I do have a new ramp for Wynston. It's a really nice ramp, but it's it doesn't have enough like grippies for his toes. So this is what I did on the other ramp. I put drawer liner on it. So I just got some more drawer liner so I can attach that to his ramp. That will give him plenty of grip to climb up the ramp. And I'm trying to keep him protected from the wind right now because it is nasty out with the dust. I'm trying to do van things, but it's fairly difficult because I'm keeping my trunk closed to attempt to keep all of the dirt and the dust at bay. But I was just going to show you some. Oh yeah, so thank you to everybody who gave me your sunscreen recommendations for my face. I went with the suggestion of the Neutrogena Age Shield Face 70, SPF 70. It's oil free, and dermatologist recommended. Like I said, I'm very cautious about what I put on my face. I do have 100 SPF sunscreen for like the rest of my body. But the face, I just wanted something more specialized, and the Cetaphil, as I showed in the video the other day, it was just leaving a white residue. It was really gross. And then well, like I said, I got several good recommendations, but this was only $10, which I felt was a pretty good price, and this will last me quite a while. And if that doesn't work, I got a recommendation from Matt and Sean, who actually recognized me at Chiricahua National Monument when we visited, whenever that was, a couple months ago. He messaged me about an Aveeno, so that'll be like my second choice if this Neutrogena doesn't work out. I'm willing to honestly just keep spending money on it until I find something that works well for me, because protecting my nose and my face from the sun and from sun damage and skin cancer and wrinkles and all that stuff, it's worth the money. So I got that, and okay, that's it for now. The clouds are so pretty today. I'm sure the sunset will be magnificent. I actually like sitting on my floor a lot. I sit like in weird positions on my floor. It's so valuable to me to have this space. Mostly for Wynston, but for ease of getting in and out of the van. But I will sit here in like different pretzel positions. Right now I don't want to be like fully inside, and I don't want to fully sit outside because of the wind. So right now I'm like half and half. Yeah, just thought I'd share this. I do have shorts on, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Yesterday I joked about buying myself some Valentine's flowers, but Brock brought me these beautiful roses in a cute little container so I can actually secure them in my van. But they're starting to open today. Decided to give them just a little bit of sun, and I gave them some water. They're so pretty.
We're gonna go pack up, head on out, check that out. I don't know why this woman is filming me right now. She's a strange one, this one. I don't know how I found her, but here she is.
You're welcome. I almost just drove away with my weather station monitor on top of my van. That would have been really bad. All right, we are heading out. It's 11:18. I got the rest of my van things done this morning that I couldn't complete yesterday due to the wind. And we had a fairly relaxing morning. But right now, we are heading south toward, thank you, the Dragoon Mountains and the Cochise Stronghold area. So we're just gonna take our time. We might just like stay at a camp spot today and do historic things tomorrow. I don't really know. I guess we will see when we get there. And I'm dusting everything in the meantime because everything's gross from yesterday. Okay, time to hit the road.
Okay, so I guess the Errands museum is over there.
Well, we made it to Cochise Stronghold. We are in National Forest, as you can see, Coronado National Forest. These mountains are gorgeous. And the weather is so nice. It's like 10 degrees cooler than it was in Ironwood. This rugged area served as a natural fortress and hideout for Apache Indians of the Chiricahua clan, led by Cochise. He He was born in these Dragoon Mountains about 1815. From 1860 to 1872, the Cochise band battled the U.S. cavalry because of the handling of an incident at Apache Pass about 30 miles east of here. It is believed that Cochise was buried somewhere in this stronghold. Have you had a good snooze? We're almost there. We're gonna get to a campsite, okay? Oh my goodness, you're tired, boy. So once again, Brock has steered me toward my demise. All of the National Forest camping was full, like full. And I was kind of worried about that because it's a 3-day weekend. But we ended up at a campground. The only site open though is a group site, and it's $50 a night. That's obnoxious. But I don't know. It might be our only option. So we are getting internet. There's 0 cell service here, not even like to make a phone call. So we're getting Starlink up to see if we get a discount with our annual passes. So this didn't work out. It doesn't always work out, y'all. It does not. Especially on a holiday weekend. So we just decided it would be way too much money to stay here because all that was open was a group site, which would have been fine. And honestly, even if it was the $50, we could have spent $25 a piece to stay here. It was a really nice campsite on the corner. But they also wanted $10 per vehicle. So you're looking at $70 for one night, and that's just silly. So it is 2:40 p.m. We are driving half an hour back to Dragoon. And there is some free camping over there. So we're gonna check it out and hope for the best. If anything, we just need somewhere to stay for the night and we can figure out the rest tomorrow. So since we have another 18 minutes or so, I figured that now would be a good time to chat about scenarios like this one. And I talked about this about 6 weeks or so ago when Brock and I were in southeastern Arizona, which we are right now. Imagine me trying to record for YouTube right now. No. You're done. So, anyways, we were having trouble finding a campsite. We ended up at a campground, which worked out really well. That campground was awesome for the night. We got showers. We had a great primitive campsite. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch. That's when we were doing like the Chiricahua National Monument area. So we couldn't find a campsite in the National Forest. Didn't get anything at the campground. And Brock seems pretty stressed out. And my thought is, it's 3 p.m. We still have 3 hours of daylight. And we still have about 4 more options to check out that are only half an hour away. Wynston got to stretch his legs and go potty, and it was neat to see the area, so at least now I know what to expect. Maybe I can go back when it's not a 3-day weekend, to go back during the week and stay there. So at least we did some reconnaissance and we saw the area. The other thing is, it's like, I don't get as stressed out because we're together, so I'm not alone. It's always nice to have a buddy system, especially like if you do have anxiety like I do. It makes these situations that could be otherwise stressful a lot easier to conquer because you have somebody else to work through it with, toss around ideas and brainstorm and come up with solutions together. able to put a home chef meal in my Hot Logic, and that takes about an hour to warm up. So by the time we get to a potential campsite, it'll either still have another half an hour, or maybe it'll be almost done warming up, so I'll be able to eat. I try really hard in these scenarios to practice gratitude and think about everything that's going right, as opposed to the potential stressful factors. With that being said, let's see where the rest of this journey takes us today. Well, we made it to a campsite for the night. We are right outside of Dragoon. It is cold and windy. So I put out Winston's playpen, but I have a feeling we're gonna get in the van soon. My ravioli is just about done heating up, but this area is beautiful. I actually have really good cell service here too. There's free range cattle, which you can tell because there's cow poop everywhere. I tried to get as level as I could. I do have leveling blocks. I just don't want to deal with them and get them out. So I'm going to end up shoveling this poop that's next to my van to just get it away from my door. You're done, sir. Gorgeous views though of the town. Here's the ravioli I got heated up while I was driving. We're about to share, huh, kid? Well, it wasn't the easiest day. Well, I don't know. It was fine. It wasn't a glorious day. But we found a campsite. We're safe. Our vans are good. Winston's good. This area isn't ideal for like terrain. Winston's paws don't like it very much, but it's very temporary. It's almost 5 p.m. and we're already in the van just because it is cold and windy. It will get down to freezing tonight, so I switched Winston's blankets, and I have everything I need to keep us warm tonight, as I always do. Of course, I am prepared for all sorts of different weather. But we will call it a night and wrap up this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.